So, for this week, I'm proudly here to introduce my twin brother. Good guy, strong Christian, weak overall. But it's okay because he can get up there one day. I'm very competitive with him. He's my best friend. We've grown up together our whole lives. I'd say he's just an amazing person if it wasn't for his weak mind. But here we go. Give it up for Cohen Stewart.
First of all, I'm not weak, but other than that, it's great to be here, and I'm happy to talk about some stuff.
All right, to start it off, what are some of your favorite things?
Some of my favorite things. I want to say my dog. Got her about 5 years ago or so. Sleep with me every night since, and just a good dog. I love sports, football in particular. I just love the physicality of it. I'm a pretty physical dude, as you can tell. Also love my friends and family. They mean everything to me because they've got me to where I am today. As you can tell, you've already met my brother a little bit. He said a couple words about me. That's my twin brother right there. I love my girlfriend, as everyone should love their girlfriend. She's basically where all my time and money has gone for the past 4 months, but it's all worth it in the end. And I want to say working out. Working out is if I'm not at school or hanging out with my girlfriend or sleeping, I'm working out. So that's basically, those are some of my favorite things right there.
That's what's up. What are some of your least favorite things?
We can cut that out.
What are some of your least favorite things?
No, I hate bugs. There's nothing good about bugs. Like, if you really think about it, what good has a bug ever done for you? A bug. I just hate bugs. All they do is, make stuff look bad and aggravate you and annoy you and tickle you and bite you, sting you. Huh? Why are there mosquitoes? There's no point. And I hate, not people, but I hate lazy mindsets. There's no problem with, not working out or things like that. There's no problem if you don't want to work out, that's not your thing. But if it comes from a lazy place, I don't like it. I feel like everyone can have their own opinions and they can have their own goals. But I feel like laziness is just I just don't like laziness. You gotta do the hard thing. Sometimes just gotta do the hard thing.
So what would you say for people that are watching this right now who are lazy people?
I love all people, all shapes, sizes, colors, all that stuff. And as a Christian, that's my duty to love everybody. I love you if you're watching it. But if you're lazy, you gotta find that motivation to get up out of bed or to stop being lazy. Today we're gonna be measuring our biceps. So that's what we'll be doing. My guess is gonna be 13 inches around. Let's see. You want to help me with this, Sam?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see.
I can't see it.
It's about 12 and a half. It's cute.
12 and a half inches.
It's adorable.
To compare,
Right at 12.
12 and a half. I saw it too. 12 and a half. I'll take that very much. I saw it too. No reason to lie. In comparison, if you know who Sam Sulek is, his is 19, which means I'm basically like Sam Sulek, if you really think about it. But,
Right.
yeah, what I was saying was, laziness is just not, ideal. You just need to, you can do the same stuff, but, it can't come from laziness. You gotta find that motivation.
We might as well make a podcast on just laziness.
I might.
What are 3 topics in Christianity that really interest you?
Jesus's life is one big thing that I'm interested in. all the places he went, all the miracles he did, all the people he met, and just his whole journey. Like, you can, if you read in the Bible, you can tell and see, you can read in the Bible how many places he went to, all around the place, to different cities. He talked to different peoples. Like, I find that very interesting. Another thing, the life of his disciples. You know, you already know some of his disciples, the big ones like Peter, James, all them. And, all of them, like, I like to see where their spiritual journeys as well. Like, I know Jesus was human, but, so were his disciples, and they are 100%, well, so is God. So is Jesus, I mean. Yeah, it's just nice to see where some of his followers, or Jesus took them on their own journeys. And another thing that really interests me is Jesus' relationship with God himself. You can see right before he gets crucified, you can see him praying, and you can really see like his relationship with God and that. And in a bunch of other places in the Bible too, you can see the way he prays and his relationship with God, how that is. And I think like everyone should strive to have a relationship with God like Jesus did. I feel like that should be every Christian's goal. And so that's another thing that really interests me. That's another big topic.
Talk about the big picture life story.
Big picture for my life. I want to say school is a big topic. Went to Shenandoah from pre-K to 5th grade. Had all my friends. I mean, elementary school, just a jolly good time. And after that, I thought I would be going to Woodlawn with a bunch of my friends that went to elementary school with me. And it turns out because we got into U-High, the University Laboratory School. And, I mean, obviously, you can't really pass up on that offer if you get accepted into such a nice school. But they have a little study on twins that they do. So having a twin really helped out my chances of getting in. Mm-hmm. So thank you for that, Cooper. But that was really hard, though, because I really wanted to go to Woodlawn with my friends. I didn't want to, like, be the new kid. But I did. And from 6th grade until now, 11th grade, I've been going to U-High. The start of that journey was really hard. Like, middle school didn't really have any good friends at all. Like, I was kind of like a joke of the school a little bit throughout middle school. That was really hard. Really hard time in my life, huh?
Same.
I don't think middle school was really fun for anybody, to be honest with you. That was really hard. And then since high school, I mean, freshman year was still kind of the same thing. But most of high school, I've kind of like gotten out of that slump. I found a group of friends that I really have fun with and care about a lot. I finally found my people, I guess you can say, at UI. And so that's not really something I'm struggling with now. I have made new friends throughout my life, but I have a group of friends that have stuck with me throughout my entire life. We call them the Chuzzins, the church cousins. They're basically like, they all go to my church, or most of them go to my church, and all of them have been to my church multiple times. And we're basically all just a bunch of friends that go to church together and just have developed a really strong bond since we've all known each other basically since birth. And that's one group of friends that I truly love and care about and I'm thankful for right there. Yeah, that's definitely been the biggest part of my story is that friend group right there. They've gotten me through everything. So, yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's incredible. So would you say, what would you say are some big notable times that have led to you being a Christian today? Were there any big like ministry experiences? I'm sure your friends led to this in a big way, but tell us some stories.
Yeah. Um. So basically, um, the biggest part that has led me to like stay on a good Christian path. Well, I'm not saying I've been perfect. I've been far from perfect, but the only reason I've been able to keep God in the forefront of my life and keep my life centered on Him, I just feel Him. Like I felt like throughout middle school and stuff, I did not feel a big tug from Him. But like I got baptized in middle school, but it really wasn't for. Well, I wasn't ready to give my life to God then. I really did it just for like the attention. Like everybody would give me hugs right after I did it. I really just wanted to feel that type of attention. I feel like everyone in middle school just wanted a little bit of attention. And so when I got baptized, I didn't change anything about my life. I didn't feel any different with my relationship with God after that. I did it for the wrong reasons. So I want to say I don't remember how old I was when I got baptized the first time, but then I want to say end of freshman year camp. I want to say I got baptized again at camp. Camp Encounter, that's what it's called, has been for sure the biggest like ministry experience I've ever had. I've been going there since like middle school. That's where all my friends go. It's a nice summer camp. It's so much fun and it's so impactful. That's probably been the biggest thing in my life that has kept me like focused on God is Camp Encounter right there. But 2 summers ago, I got rebaptized at Camp Encounter, and that time I was truly ready to give my life to God and be a better person. And that was a very big moment because I knew like some people didn't really agree with me getting baptized second time. That's not how it works or whatever. But for me, that was I'm trying to figure out what the word. It's a very pivotal moment in my life right there, my second baptism. So that my second baptism camp is just awesome, man. And another thing is my youth group. Again, the Cousins, my friend group that's been with me forever. They go to that. Youth group we have it once or twice a week now. We do events like once or twice a week. And that's just really helps me like to focus and realize like I go to school every day. There's things I do every single day of my life and every week of my life that just want to bring me away from God. But having something like a youth group every week just makes me remember and be able to refocus my mind and say God's most important, not any of these other things that I do every single day. And so that was another really big thing for me. Youth group, extremely impactful in my life.
Okay, well, let's zoom in on your life, though. Like, can you think of two or any more, maybe three really difficult things you've gone through or experienced?
Yeah. One very big thing that happened in my life. My parents got divorced. I think that happened to me in the end of elementary school, like 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. I'm not really
Like
sure.
5th grade.
Maybe 5th grade. I'm not really sure. I was really young. I didn't really understand what was going on. I didn't understand anything. But all I know is mommy and daddy were splitting up, and that killed me. I think I would cry almost every night thinking about that. I didn't want my parents to have to split up. I didn't want to have to live in 2 different houses. I did want 2 separate birthdays and 2 Christmases though. That's nice. But other than that, divorce is not good, and well, not in my life at least. And well, kind of want to cut that out a little bit. That's the wrong thing there. But yeah, when my parents were going through divorce during that time, I was young. I didn't understand it, but it was just hard, man. It was hard to go through, having to bring bags full of clothes house to house. All that stuff is just painful. But yeah. I want to say switching school again. I already hit on that a little bit, but switching from going to a school where all my friends were at to a new school at U High, super hard. That didn't really set me up for success throughout middle school because I always felt like I always felt that need to get attention, which I already talked about for my first baptism. But that really just gave me like this like attitude that I just need attention 24/7. I need to be the class clown. I gotta be like everyone's favorite person, and that just led to me getting in trouble at school, getting bad grades. Just the wrong mindset to have. All I wanted was attention as much as I could get of it, good or bad attention. And yeah, that's what switching schools did to me. And yeah, I want to say those are like the two hardest things I've gone through. I'm happy to say I haven't had any like major like family deaths in my life or anything like that have been like super hard to get through. But yeah, those are definitely the two very big ones that stand out in my life.
So, staying zoomed in, can you think of 2 or 3 major victories you've had in your life?
Yeah, I hit on this a little bit. Second baptism. I want to say that's probably my biggest victory. I feel like everybody's biggest victory, or for every Christian, one of their biggest victories will be getting baptized. But for me, it just meant so much. I was with the people I love at camp. I've already talked about them a little bit. I was in one of my favorite places ever, with some of my favorite people ever. And I was on a major spiritual high after being at camp all week. And even on top of that, my family came in to watch it happen. My youth minister and my dad were the ones that got to baptize me, which I'm super grateful for. Yeah, I was just ready to commit my life to God right there. And that was definitely probably the biggest major victory I've ever had. That same week, that same night, one of my closest friends, Maddox, got baptized. And if I wasn't already emotional enough after getting baptized myself, right after me, Maddox walks up. I hear his name, heard him call his name on the microphone. Maddox, will you come forth to get baptized? And for some reason, I just couldn't hold it in. I got so emotional right there. That's like my best friend ever that I've known since birth. And I'm forever grateful for him. And yeah, watching him get baptized was definitely a victory for me. Because like I was just so grateful to see my closest friend get baptized and give his life to God. So yeah, those are definitely the two major victories I've had in my life.
Can you tell them where you got baptized?
Camp Encounter.
But in what?
We filled up a horse trough full of, that's right, a horse trough full of water. I don't know why. There was no reason to do that. We could have done it anywhere else. But something about being in nature, filling up a horse trough specifically, that just really brings out like, makes you think of nature. And I mean, God made nature, so just makes it more beautiful to get baptized in nature. We were out in the woods, Camp Encounter, in a horse trough again, cold water. Yeah.
Yeah. It's also a good reminder of like how the baptism process is more about your individual relationship with God. Like no matter where you are, like whatever the circumstances are, just getting baptized like between you and God is like super important. It doesn't matter like if it's in a horse trough or whatever it is. It's really just about you're coming to Jesus, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Cohen, why did you agree to embark on this ministry adventure?
That's a good question. Before this started, like I want to say like a couple weeks before when we started talking about it a little bit before this, we had a men's dating with Jesus retreat. Not dating Jesus, but dating with Jesus and figuring out how like God wants us to date as like Christians. And that was an all men's thing, and that was very impactful for me in my relationship with my girlfriend. And I realized how impactful just a group of men can be in a Christian boy's life, Christian man's life. So right after that, my youth minister told us about this guy's discipleship group that he would be starting, and he said, do you want to commit to this, and do y'all want to do this? And coming off that retreat, I was like, heck yeah, I want to do that. Like, and I also felt God calling me to do it again because I was coming off another spiritual high after learning about what I can do in my relationship to glorify God and to make Him happy and satisfied with that. So, yeah, I just felt God calling me to do everything that I can to learn more about Him and to, like, share His love with other people and to share what I know about Him with the world. So, yeah, that would be my answer.
Last question here. What do you hope that your future looks like in the future?
Oh, man. I can already picture...
Future twice.
Huh?
Nothing.
I can already picture have a wife. Hopefully my girlfriend right now. Hopefully we work out. That would be nice. But hopefully, I'm sure everybody hopes that, or most people hope that.
Stu's proposing.
I'm not proposing anytime soon. I'm 16. But hope I have a wife. We'll have some kids. 2 or 3, at least one boy. At least one boy. I'm gonna turn that kid into a D1 athlete. But other than that, I'm gonna have a good job. I'm ready to commit. Like once I go to college, I'm hoping to major in physical therapy and become an MD somewhere and make a crap ton of money. That would be awesome. I'm sure that's what everybody wants for their future, to make a good bit of money. When I have a great bit of money, I can support my family and have a nice house, nice cars. Not too nice, but like nice cars. You know what I mean? But hoping that we still have time. I still have a good amount of time to spend with my family. I'm not too busy with work, I'm hoping. Yeah, I can just picture myself with my future wife and kids just playing outside in the pool that we will have in my future home. And yeah, I'm going to have at least 1 or 2 dogs in that house of mine. And yeah, that's what I really hope my future looks like. I'm hoping that I would still be playing a good role in my church, maybe the youth group. I'm not sure what God will call me to do, but hoping I'm very invested in my church, and I'm hoping I can impact some of the youth at my church, and I'm hoping that I can change some lives the same way mine has been changed by others.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Amen.
Well, thanks for talking, man. It was a lot of fun getting to know you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, there you go.
Ray.
The rain's falling fast, reminds me of you, 'cause it's falling hard and I am too. The rain's falling fast, reminds me of you, 'cause it's falling hard and I am too. And I am too, I am too. I am falling for you. I am falling for you. I am falling for you.